1 minute. If you want to introduce yourself, you can do that. Yes, Clement. Yes,
Okay.
Clement.
Yeah, hi guys. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. My
Thank
name
you.
is Clement Moore. I'm the co-founder of Highest Medic, and I look forward to an awesome engagement.
Welcome. Yeah, very, very welcome.
Okay. So welcome everyone to the Catalyst African Town Hall. My name is Daniel, part of the Catalyst African Town Hall team. We are very happy to have seen you all here today. So we are starting with our today's meeting. We would like to tell you about our mission. The main reason why what keeps us going, So one of our missions is to foster education, create awareness and adoption of blockchain technology across the continent and beyond. And we intend to do this by hosting inclusive town halls like the one that we are having today. And also to have a collaborative initiatives and educational programs. And we also strive to build a vibrant tech community that drives innovation, economic growth, and positive societal impact in Africa and beyond. I think someone mic is on, so please if you can mute yourself for us, and then we'll let you unmute yourself when it's time for you to talk. Thank you very much. At this moment, you will call Obio to officially welcome us. So Obio, if you are there, kindly unmute yourself and take us through.
Yup. All right, welcome to the Catalyst African Town Hall. So from the mountains of Kilimanjaro to the soothing sounds of the Nile, across the expanse of the savannah, the depth and breadth that surrounds Mother Africa, we say Karibu, Akwaba, Kabo, Bienvenue. Welcome to another exciting Catalyst African Town Hall. Our ship is ready to sail through. Sit tight and get ready for a breathtaking experience as we show you around the world of blockchain and other exponential technology in Africa.
Oh, great.
That was a beautiful welcome.
Thank
Yes.
you. All right, so
Yeah, but here, our ship is not that expensive. It may break. It may disconnect sometimes. It may waver. But one thing that it's certain that is going to take us to our destination. It promises to be an exciting town hall. Let's do it together. Woohoo! Danny? Today, as you all know, we are going to have our IdeaFest, whereby people will be allowed to introduce their proposals and then prove to them that their proposal is going to have an impact, and as such, we should vote for it. Catalyst IdeaFest has been very successful, and we are proud to say that about 90% of people who are presented in IdeaFest have had their projects funded. So we are hopeful that you here, we pray that your proposals will be funded. So we look forward to listening to your proposals, and then we'll send the videos across and believe that people will understand your mission and will vote for you. So welcome, let's sail on. One of our major proposals is to bring Cardano Summit to Africa. And thus we are hopeful that if we are bringing Cardano Summit to Africa, I'm talking about our proposals now, Catalyst African Town. And we pray that all of you here since we are advertising your proposals, you also vote for us. And one of our proposals is to bring Cardano Summit to Africa 2025. So this proposal is to assess at least about 5 African countries that we think and believe that can host the Cardano Summit 2025. And we are going to do a survey and look at the things they have and lay it at the base of the Cardano Foundation. We propose Cardano Foundation that they should please let Summit 2025 come to Africa. So please support us on this project so that Africa too can see the benefits of the summit. So over to you guys. Please, when you are voting, vote for Cardano Summit 2025. Welcome to Africa. Now I will let my other colleagues also go through the other 2 proposals that we have.
Yes, Madam Ifya, thank you very much for the introduction of our project. Please don't forget to show us some love. Vote for our proposals. We have 3 proposals. The first one is a Cardano Summit. The second one is our Cardano Solution Architect Training. We found out that Africa is lacking most developers and technical people when it comes to their blockchain development and taking on to other projects. So we also plan on training at least 8 students, taking them to Imego to learn about the Cardano Solution Architect so that they can also get educated, get themselves educated, and then take on responsibilities or join other projects to build on the Cardano blockchain technology. So please, I'm sure you want to see more Africa developers, Africa tech, and more projects and use cases in Africa. So please, this is also one of our projects. Kindly do our justice, scan the QR code, and then show us some love. The first is the Cardano Summit. And then we have the Cardano Solution Architect Training Initiatives. And then our last project is the research, which Obi will also tell us about it.
Yeah, so we have our research here. We call it the Cardano Powered Research Odyssey in Africa. And basically, we want to research the pathway for Cardano in Africa. How can Cardano produce better result or better effect in Africa? What are the areas that Cardano should focus on? How can Cardano have a better outreach? How can it become the household name in Africa? So we're going to be doing a research, and we're going to be seeing how Cardano can actually affect the common African, the common man in the rural areas everywhere in Africa, right? So part of this research is better on the fact that we're going to be looking at what are the constraints in different demographics. We're going to be looking at the technological adoption, where adoption is currently happening, and we're going to be looking at those pathways and means for us to be able to use and enter. So this is supposed to be a research that the outcome of this would help anyone who wants to work in Africa or wants to bring Cardano or do any blockchain related work specifically on Cardano in Africa. This is going to be a blueprint that they will definitely use to know how to access or enter into Africa. That is what this third proposal is all about. All right, Madam Messi.
Hi.
Okay. Let me do a little bit of some introduction. Okay. So yeah, here will be Madam Messi will be doing a presentation on Singularity Net. So like we said, part of our goal is to show people in Africa the power of blockchain and other exponential technology. And right now we are also beginning to expand to show people what the power of artificial intelligence, and that's why we are collaborating with SingularityNet to present what AI can as well do for Africans. And Just for the sake of introduction, for those of us, SingularityNet is a blockchain-powered artificial intelligence ecosystem with the goal of building the artificial general intelligence as the AGI. Their goal is to build the beneficial AGI, and we feel that beneficial AGI would be much more useful for us in Africa, because this is where we have a lot of that use case and these realities where this can be effective. So we are partnering with SingularityNet as well to also see how we can spread the news into Africa. And I think that's what Madam Mercy would be showing us through in her presentation.
Okay, hi, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, you are loud and clear.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
I can hear you.
Perfect. Okay, so let me give me a minute here. I'm going to share my screen if I can find the share. Yeah, it's right here. Welcome, everyone. I know that we are all in a hurry to sort of share our proposals that we've put into IdeaScale, and that opportunity will come very shortly. As we all know, Catalyst has been a big support for projects in Africa, whether it's WADA or it's Catalyst Africa Townhall, and a lot of us here on this call, we've all been beneficiaries. The reason that we want to quickly share this with you is, as Ubio mentioned, lately, we are trying to, in terms of seeing the possibilities of AI and how it can even actually accelerate our blockchain experience in Africa, we have been trying to, get into that that expansion. So not only are we doing a blockchain, but we're also expanding very seriously into AI, and we have, thankfully, the partnership of SingularityNet. What we are going to share with you today is very time sensitive. I will not take too much of your time, but we are sharing it today because it's very time sensitive. And after a few minutes, I'll give everyone the chance to share their Catalyst proposals as well, since voting has started. So lots of things happening in the ecosystem. So basically, I'm going to talk about the SingularityNet deep funding. So as we know, let me compare this to Catalyst. Since Fund 0, Fund 1, Catalyst has used the IdeaScale platform. In the same way, since SingularityNet started, I think they're on their third, they just completed a third round, going into the fourth round. They also used a software called Sway that didn't really belong to them, same way that IdeaScale doesn't belong to Cardano. And what they are doing now is actually, before they go into the deep funding round 4, they want to develop their own, in-house platform. And basically, that is what I'm going to talk to you about. So before Fund 4, deep funding 4 rolls out, they want to make sure that the platform that they use is actually something that is in-house. So in line with that, they, they've built a platform, and what they are doing is that they are trying to test it. So let me see how much of that I can share with you quickly. So last year, there were a lot of email sessions, there were a lot of town halls, they call something listening sessions, and they came up with some ideas as to how they can make deep funding better. So they came up, as I said, with new platform features. These platform features is basically to completely redesign their platform. They very much focused on user friendliness, and making sure that it is something that anyone can interact very, very easily with. One of the other things that they are really also focused on is requests for proposals section. whereby, you know, people can sort of put in, you know, request however they want to collaborate with SingularityNet, and also to get a space that team members can actually also collaborate. So let me talk to you about the timelines and proposal preparation. So basically, they sent out some, you know, some announcements in their Discord and so on, basically calling out for anybody that wants to test the platform. They said that they were going to select 10 proposals. They received 64, and they did select the 10. And since January 22nd, I believe they made these 10 aware. And since January 22nd, they have sort of been preparing this platform. The submission window for the 10 proposals will begin January 29th, which is next Monday. We take just a week. And then after that week, there will be, much like reviews in Catalyst, there will be a community a review, and there will be voting as well. Because this is a testing the platform, the timelines are very short. That's why we're finding the need to bring it to you at this time, unfortunately, even though we are all waiting for to tell us all about our great Catalyst proposals. But I want all of us to please bear in mind the dates from February 5th to February 12th, because that will be the time for community sort of engagement of these 10 proposals. There will also be other proposals, but I think that those are things that I'm not going to go too much into details at this time. We will be bringing you more information as and when it's necessary, but please look out, especially from the 5th of February to the 12th of February. And I'll tell you the reason in a minute. So just to go back a little bit and to let all of us know, sort of in the context, that these 10 proposals that are going to submit for testing the platform, there's actually going to be rewards up to 150. I think that per project it's 50 USD in AGIX. AGIX is the token, much like ADA is the token for Cardano. AGIX is the token for SNet or SingularityNet. So there will be real rewards. The only thing is that at this point, they will not be rewarding those that review. However, one thing that I'm beginning to really like about SingularityNet is the fact that all of us here know that when in terms of Catalyst, there is quite a lot of focus on whales, you know, big bags, and you know, like we love our whales because they have invested quite a lot in terms of money into, you know, acquiring their ADA. But what some of us, especially sort of being in the space for a while, have been thinking of, what about people that actually put in their sweat, blood, and tears, even though we might not actually have as much ADA? And how do we affect even decisions in terms of voting for certain proposals that we feel might benefit the ecosystem more? Well, what SingularityNet or SNet is trying to do is to not only look at people's amount of AGIX in terms of voting power, but what they are trying to do side by side is also an opportunity for community members to build their reputation. So they want to link that reputation that people are building with their ADA, with their AGIX, you know, amount of AGIX that they have, so that when they vote, if somebody has been involved in the ecosystem, you know, commenting, reviewing, for instance, this test round, commenting, reviewing, it sort of builds up their reputation. So that sort of affects their AGIX bags. And when it comes to voting, it, you know, it applies, you know, it counts for more than, say, somebody with a big bag that just appears on the scene and just, you know, tries to vote however they choose. So in terms of timeline, you know, the platform is ready to go. those that are going to submit their proposals, they are aware, they are sort of preparing their proposals, because come Monday, they will have to quickly submit that, because it's only 2 weeks. And then, as I said earlier, from the 5th to the 12th, that will actually be the time that we can contribute, especially in building our own reputations by, engaging with the platform, reading the proposals, commenting, because then you build your reputation. As I said, as time goes on, we will bring you more information. But for now, I hope that I kept it short and sweet, and thank you very, very much.
Oh, thank you, Madam Mercy, for updating us on the funding rounds.
Thanks everyone for the opportunity and for your patience.
Yeah. It was really short and sweet.
Yep. Okay. So, like Madam Efia told us.
Before Danny continue, I just want to tell you guys that if you want to know more of SNET, please be punctual on Africa Town Hall, because we'll be giving updates on what's going on SNET. So if you cannot join the SNET community, come here and you'll be giving more on SNET community. So Danny, up to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Efia. I've seen Sunny hand up, but like you said, I think his question will be on the Singularity Net, Madam Mercy's presentation. And second, our next meeting in February, I'm sure we'll dive deeper into it and take all the questions. But like you told us earlier on, the purpose of gathering today is for our IdeaFest, and we have divided ourselves into groups. We have Group A, and these are the list of the people who will be presenting in the Group A. So please, if you find your name over here, the breakout room has been open. You can assign yourself over there. Your facilitator will be with you, and we'll keep rolling. And then Group B, if you see your name here too, please kindly join the Group B group for your presentation. If you would like to share your screen, inform your facilitator. But I've noticed that most of you have given us your slides already. If you also want us to share the screen for you, you can alert us and we'll do so. And then we have the Group C. So please, if you see your name over here too as well, kindly join the Group C breakout room, and your facilitator will be with you very soon. After that, we are not coming back to the main town hall again. However, our next meeting will be in February, 9 February. So please bear in mind that after the breakout rooms, we'll make the videos ready. We'll publish the videos and the presentations on all our social media. And we are also going to campaign for you so that you get funded. So presenting here alone is not the end of it. You are going to make sure that the rest of the community members who couldn't join today get to know your presentation. So kindly scan the QR code as well and join our various social media handles: Telegram, Discord, YouTube, and Twitter. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. And
Danny, can you go back? I think people have not still seen their rooms. They've not been able to join. So can you?
Okay.
If you can mention Group C, we have Group C. For Group C, Megan. Or you're starting from Group A. Okay.
Yes, we send an email to, please. Yeah, so the Group A, we have Joshua, we have Kakuli, we have Cyro, we have Raphael, we have Seydou, Ziblim, we have Raphael Gardoso for the Group A. So please, and then the Group B, we have Mohammed, we have Sierra, we have Emmanuel, we have John, we have Inzola and Tima, we have Dan, then we have Laurentine for Group B. And then Group C, we have Megan, we have Sunny, we have Sebastian, we have Remostat, we have Genti, and we have Remostat again for Group C.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to Group C. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daniel, I think someone was saying he wanted to present and he didn't have the opportunity to do so, to fill the form. So I've asked the person to, like the person just chatted now on the comment. I asked the person to join group C. If there is an opportunity, you may give the person the opportunity, but I think that is consequential on the person handling group C if
Okay.
they feel that there is time or not.
Okay, that's great. That's
Daniel,
great.
which group am I going? Sorry.
Please, you are in group C. You are facilitating group C for us, Madam
Okay.
Ifia.
Okay.
Okay.
Group C, Megan, Sunny, Sebastian, Romostat.
Please don't forget to record the
JT.
rooms.
Yeah, group C.
Okay.
So see all of you again next 2 weeks. Don't just use this platform to launch your proposal and you don't come to visit again. We hope to see you all again.
Okay, I'm off to Group C. Great seeing you. Bye.
Hello.